Are you ready to get into the trenches? Because we about to get into the trenches. So let me preface this by saying, I personally am kind of split with Claire Redfield. However, my wife despises the character, and the girl can go on about it for paragraphs. Also, let me say that everything you just saw, not the full comprehensive list. She's gonna write me more when she gets on break. So first and foremost, the main reason my wife despises Claire Redfield is because of Sherry, is because how she treats Sherry. Throughout the entirety of Resident Evil 2, where the remake has a more soft ending, in the original one, Claire, they leave and she straight dips. Leon's injured, Sherry is traumatized, and Claire's okay, bye. Straight up just leaves. At least in the remake, they're all holding hands and, walking off into the sunset, and it's very chill vibes. In the original, there's, a screen card where Leon's just go, you obviously don't want to fucking stay, and Claire's oh, bye. Which, yeah, don't get me wrong, she was going to save Chris. The issue, however, comes with what she did afterwards, which is nothing in terms of Leon and Sherry's situation. If you don't know, in the original timeline of Resident Evil, the only reason Leon is doing anything in 4 is because the government has fucking Sherry. And he's essentially the only thing keeping them from having full custody of her. He pretty much becomes their lapdog in order to protect Sherry. Canonically, Leon Kennedy wants to, and Sherry is one of the main reasons he does not. Furthermore, yes, Claire saves Chris, Claude Veronica, all that stuff, and then does nothing else. Even though Chris literally found an organization that helps and works with government bodies, there's no strings pulled, no effort made to try and get in contact with Sherry. And see, it would be different if Claire did not make and reciprocate in a deep emotional bond with this little girl. In the original lines of games, Sherry is waiting for Claire, is hopeful that someday she is going to come back and see her again. Meanwhile, Claire Redfield don't give two fucking shits about that little girl. And it's because, canonically, Claire is seeing Leon again. Not Sherry. Sherry ends up becoming what Leon essentially was, which was just an operative for the government. And I know some people use the excuse that, she doesn't want to be known as a survivor from Raccoon City. Guess what? She doesn't have to be known as that to be able to see Sherry. Homegirl even made her own organization and works with the government and still doesn't go and see her. So I understand a little bit of Claire, but also she's a bitch.